Right, let's see if we're live. Hello, hello, testing, testing. Perfect. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to Streaming with Bluekeeper. I'm here to help you keep your blues away, and together we're going to be kicking off part 1 of our Hearts of Stone playthrough. We'll get to the DLC in a little bit, but today I wanted to wrap up some of the side quests at Kaer Morhen before kicking off the DLC. So if you joined us yesterday, we're just continuing with our playthrough of The Witcher 3. Also, please excuse me if I sound a little bit off. I think I have the beginnings of a cold starting, so I'm trying to keep it away with some warm fluids, and I'm not sure if I'm winning the battle, but hey, let's just dive right in. You know, growing up, I don't think I ever really got a chance to stay away from school and like take a sick day from school and play video games. So I guess in a way I could say I'm doing that now, trying to cope with my illness. But yeah, right now you can see that I'm in Skellige. I just came here to wrap up some stuff from one of the main quests. I already have like over 100 hours in this, which is my third playthrough of the game. And yeah, okay, you can see my glasses are fogging up a bit because I'm feeling a bit hot. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to recruit some allies for the big fight that's going to happen as we rescue Ciri. But now that that's done, I can get started with completing a few other things. We wanted to go to Kaer Morhen. Kaer Morhen, meaning Keep of the Sea of Yore, is home to a school of witchers. Years ago, the keep was destroyed and its inhabitants murdered during a massive pogrom. Currently, only a handful of witchers winter here before setting out again on the path. Yeah. Cool.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
I love those little recaps that play during the loading screens. It's so helpful if you've taken a long break from playing the game. But cool, here we are at Kaer Morhen. I'm trying to just, maybe not cover every single question mark on every single map, but at least, get done with the most important quests in each area. This might be my last playthrough of The Witcher for a while yet. And I just want to try and get everything as right as possible. For now, we're doing Berengar's Blade. Since this is a playthrough where I'm trying to do everything perfectly, that's why you might see me looking off to my left over here. I have a guide open that's helping me make sure I don't miss everything. Best to do this quest before the Isle of Mists. Oh, okay, cool. Pretty straightforward. If you choose to complete this quest, you'll have to do most. Right, or Alright, it's not exactly close by, so we have a long trek ahead of us, which is probably the best possible problem to have at this stage of the game, because I mean, look at this, you get to have an excuse to just spend a ton of time here in Kaer Morhen. And of course, Roach is just off doing his own thing. If you were with me during our previous stream, you got to see Roach having the most hilarious glitch of all time, which was him just running, like sprinting on his forward legs. So I completely whiffed a race because of that, but super entertaining. I've never seen that before. I've played this game so much, and it's still the first time that I saw that. Okay, now we run into the classic navigation problem here. How do I get there? There is no proper path. Okay.
Faster.
Oh good, wolves, my favorite. Bye. I have slain so many wolves over the course of this game. Maybe I'll kill them on the way back if I have to, but I'd rather just avoid them. Okay. Oh, a bear! Okay, I can kill a bear. We'll get some beast oil going. Insectoid. Beast oil. Yeah! Oh, I don't have a crossbow equipped. That's not good. Yeah, I know this layout isn't ideal, but there really isn't anywhere else I could keep my camera. I'm streaming straight from a PS5, so you don't have a ton of options. But at least for now, I can go ahead. Hello! I got this incredible rune etched onto my armor, which means that if I burn one guy, anyone else nearby also starts burning. So it's a pretty great way to just stun lock an enemy and then keep damaging them for a good long while. So in this playthrough, I'm just full on focusing solely on using signs and just burning everything alive. Previous playthroughs I've played stuff like what was it? Yeah, I went with a full bomb build, like not really knowing what a bomb build necessarily entails, but I just read the words bomb build and I was like, oh, that's an actual strategy. And then I looked at all the perks and focused along that path, and god, it was a lot of fun. And literally you throw one bomb, it breaks up into 3 or 4 other bombs. It's brilliant. But yeah, looks like we've got
Giving me no choice.
Drowned Dead over here, so can also do this. Again, like in this game, fire kind of beats everything, unless you're dealing with an actual fire elemental, in which case, yeah, fine, it's not the best strategy. Should I have just taken a boat here? It's not like... Yeah, I mean, it's not like there are a ton of options. That's fine. Like I said, we get to experience Kaer Morhen. Any excuse to spend as much time in Kaer Morhen as possible is worth it. Like, this is the perfect alignment of the music, the having like a little bit of stuff to collect. Most of the stuff that you collect directly benefits your equipment, so it's all like generally meaningful.
River disappears here. Gotta be close.
Alright, let's focus up. I think there is going to be an enemy here. Oh, hey! That's amazing. Like, as a person who plays video games, you're sort of just automatically conditioned to always look behind the waterfall. And I wasn't even thinking, it was just purely instinct at that point in time. Alright, cool. So, it's super dark for you guys, I think, as well. So I'm gonna switch on this light. Light a torch. Anytime I light a torch in this game, I just think of...
An old, strong bow. No wonder Berengar got in trouble.
Yeah. I think of the torch that you light in Metal Gear Solid 3. I was so excited to see that. Oh my god, you can light a torch in that game. How crazy is that? For a game that is like purely a military shooter, being able to light a torch is pretty unexpected. Okay, I think our charts are relics. Is this yeah, there we go. Okay, so I just need relic oil then. Cool. Insectoid, Ogroid, Beast, Hybrid, Cursed, Spectre, Relic. Here we go. Easy.
So much for the chort. Now to find Berengar's things.
Okay. So we're on the trail of, I think, a witcher named Berengar, who was trying to make a pretty cool sword. He got his ass handed to him by that chart we just slayed. Slayed? Slain, yeah, slayed. So, slew! Oh, I think it's slew. Anyway, killed. Oh, here it is. Diagram for Torhern.
Diagram. Forging the Torhern won't be easy, but it's sure as hell worth a try.
Torhern. Torhern. Let's look up Torhern, because I keep hearing a lot of good things about it. It's supposed to be a silver sword. I think that's... There we go. There you go. So we have a level 23 Torhern and we have a level 27. I think this is the right one, at least according to the guide. Now, from what I've been told, Torhern is pretty good, especially if you compare it with my current sword, which has, so it's 50 armor piercing, 25% critical hit, a chance to cause bleeding as well is not bad. Reduced chance for dismemberment, 0% sign intensity. Right, and the damage is not like vastly better. So, unfortunately, I mean, this is no doubt a very good sword, but since my current Witcher gear is better, I'm not really going to focus on, trying to get that made. Kind of a bummer, but this is very much on par for a lot of the non-Witcher gear that you find here. Like anything that isn't from a particular school, like bear or wolf armor or swords or whatever, they're generally not that powerful, except for this sword that was handed to me called, not the adversary digger. I got a sword a short while back called Winter. This is Winter's Blade. Yeah, you can't see it, but I equip it here. So this was pretty cool as far as steel swords go, and the damage scales with character level, which is very helpful. So no sign intensity, but has better critical hit damage bonus, chance to freeze, and this would be a fun sword to use if I'm just dealing with like human enemies and I put a ton of like ice runes into. So I'm going to look into that. In fact, I can do that at Kaer Morhen. I mean, the main fortress, there's a stash here that I can use. So, hey, I have 7 torches. Do I need to get rid of that? Science point 7 is not too bad. I don't think I can really split it apart anyway. Cool, on to the next question. The wonderful Kaer Morhen. Yes, the Witcher's Forge. Monstrum, a portrayal of Witchers. Right. In addition to this, didn't I have some Forgotten Wolf stuff to find? No, I think I got those diagrams. Okay. Cool, let's do Witcher's Forge then. Oh boy, I am just completely turned around right now. Is this torch just not that helpful? Okay, it's good enough at least. I mean, I switched over to a candle lantern, which is a bit better. But yeah, I just love playing this game. I first played it back when it released in around 2015 or so. Played Hearts of Stone as well a short while later. Eventually I did get a bit... Okay, why is that guy... Okay, is he just stuck in the wall? Oh, that's funny. Nah, so I was just saying that I played through the main game for sure, which is good. I played through one of the DLCs, but never properly finished Blood and Wine. So it's always been on my to-do list to come back to the game and finish it off properly, especially because Blood and Wine ends with like a proper send-off to Geralt. So it might seem like a silly notion, but I spent hundreds upon hundreds of hours with this character, and I kind of just want to see Geralt get his happy ending. It does happen when I play through some games where I get a bit bored of them. I may not, properly 100% finish them. I've had that issue with like the Outer Wilds. With my first playthrough of Baldur's Gate, it took me around 6 months because I think I paused for a bit in between to play something else for a while. I think I played Ace Combat, like this game where you play as a Top Gun style jet fighter squadron, and you just ride around in jet planes and destroy stuff. And then I got back to it and finished the game off because it just really was a lot of fun to play through. And that kind of happened with me and Blood and Wine. And then when season 1 of the Netflix Witcher show came out back in around maybe 2019 or so, I did start a playthrough on the PS4. What? Oh, another bear. Okay.
What now, you piece of filth?
So pretty. The orangish glow that's being cast and everything looks so nice. But yeah, anyway, I was saying I started off another playthrough, got to this exact same point in the story in that last playthrough as well. And then for whatever reason I stopped. I think I wanted to... Oops, get my butt handed to me by these wolves. It kind of sucks that they're so mean. Like, I feel like dogs should be friendly, but... And you know, I'm even called the white wolf, but no. Just all want to start a fight. But so yeah, I got to this same point in my second playthrough on the PS4, and then I came to know that, oh hey, the game's going to get an upgrade for the PS5. So then I thought, okay, I'll stop here, wait for the upgrade to come, and then I'll switch over to that. Like, continue my playthrough on that. But then, you know, other stuff came out, Baldur's Gate and other huge games that demanded a ton of attention, so it just ended up delaying and not quite getting to it. You know, now here I am. I started off this playthrough back in around October or so of last year and finished through much of what would be considered to be Act 1. So exploring Welyn, Novigrad, and a bunch of other places, and once again, I don't know that I paused necessarily. I was just busy with other stuff for a bit. Okay, these guys demand a little bit more attention. So yeah, you know, playing over the course of more than 6 months back then, I think I paused in between to check out something else. But now, you know, I just want to... Oh yeah, no, I started... Wait, what? What's this?
Leo's grave. A senseless death could have been avoided.
Aww. Who the heck is this guy? Leo. Oh. Okay, there are two Leos. Oh, okay. This is Leo. Leo was one of the many young orphans of the Second Nilfgaard War. Vesemir took him under his wing at Kaer Morhen and began training him as a witcher around the year 1264. Though Leo never underwent the mutations necessary to become a full witcher, he was determined and enthusiastic about mastering the craft. Okay, wow. So this is a reference to the first Witcher game. Right, so... Even in this game, they made references to some attack that happened on Kaer Morhen by something called the Salamandra. It's nice when a game acknowledges and pays homage to its past as well. Yeah, but this... Okay, I thought they were just going to be permanently burning, like, I don't know, Amaterasu from Naruto. That bug did happen in another playthrough where I killed a bunch of guys in a warehouse and then I came back later. Hey, look at this, it's a dam. Oh, that's nice. Iron mine. Iron was once extracted from this place for use in the Wolf School's forges. Okay, cool. So, looks like we're on the right track to finding the Witcher's Forge. So that's cool. I wanted to talk about something else. Hopefully I'll remember, but...
An iron mine. Completed centuries ago.
Let's take a look at what we've got going on here. Ooh, I bet we're gonna have a ton of loot and crafting materials to find here, so let me open up my guide, make sure I'm not missing anything. The Witcher's Forge. Oh, great. I put an apostrophe in the wrong place, so the guide has no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, second request. Started by reading a book, which can be found there. Hello, dude, would love to be a friend. Da, da, da. Okay, Anita writes saying, hello dude, I admire your content and would love to be a friend and fan. If you're cool with it, feel free to add me on Discord. Alright, I'll be sure to do so. Thanks for joining in chat, and hope you're having a good day, Anita. We're just exploring this old collapsed forge and making sure we don't miss anything here. Cool. Do. Kind of a bummer when you go into certain environments and the music stops. Like, it adds to the atmosphere, but, you know, kind of want... Oh, wait, what the fuck? Okay, fine. I respect the choice of...
Something behind these roots.
Not wanting music, because that was slightly a jump scare. Yeah, alright. Cool. Okay, looks like we've got an earth elemental. Good thing I have my elemental oil.
An elemental. Summoned by a mage and left as a sentry.
Yep. Oof. Okay, don't have Gwen right now. Okay, we're back with Gwen. Elementals are the definition of death by a thousand cuts. They're super tanky and not at all easy to kill, unlike virtually every other enemy in this game. Okay, get Erden back. I need to get Gwen back as well. Oof. Frame rate is really struggling here. I don't know why that is. We're indoors. Ooh, ouch. Okay.
Notes say I gotta place the book in the right spot.
Alright, more than the, how damaging the elemental was to Geralt, I was more concerned about it crashing my PS5. I've never seen that before, like the frame rate dropping that heavily. Cool. So, ooh, I can loot something. Alright, kept our book here.
Medallion's humming. There's magic here.
There's something already dead in here. Alright, a couple of dogs. No, not a couple, several wolves got in here and died. That's odd.
No ordinary forge. Medallion sensing magic. Ought to look around.
Slaughter of Sintra. Okay, so that's what we're supposed to look at. Let's see what else we've got in this forge. Okay. Stop! Ow. Ow. Maybe I shouldn't go back there just yet. Let me save and make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, cool. Pretty easy. Let's examine these.
A blacksmith's bellows.
Stand down. Be gone. This place belongs to Radmir.
Radmir of Torcarnate? He was flayed alive during Falka's rebellion. A long time ago, that.
You lie.
Who are you?
I am fire. This forge's soul. I am the flame that tempers steel.
Alright, here's where you get another fight.
Listen, just want to look around.
Intruder, I cannot allow this. I will not allow it. No,
Oh, I think this is one of the very few fire elementals in the game. Okay, glossary, bestiary, Jinn, earth, fire. Got dimeritium. Oh hey, northern wind could be useful. And element oil. I am grateful for any opportunity to use a northern wind. Or to use most, if not any of my bombs, because otherwise I tend to just skip using them. Okay. Ah! Alright, I am on fire. Oh my god, this is so sick! I did not know I could do that. Oh! That's super satisfying.
Fire's out. Let's see what's behind the hearth.
Man.
There's something here. Need to use the eye. A secret compartment behind an ocean.
So that's pretty cool. You can freeze enemies and then just wail on them with it's not rend. Oh, whirl. That's what that light attack power move is called. Okay, so we have some straight up mastercrafted woven armor. That's helpful. Guardian, Spikarog. Okay. And it is, at too high a level for us, so this could actually be really good. And it looks sick. I think I, in previous games, did primarily go with this armor. Like, I didn't really care about having a specific build aside from, being able to throw bombs. And I just wanted to use it because it looked cool. But I'll stick with my Griffin armor, which, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of its look. It does look better compared to its standard versions or less powerful variants. But even now, it's just something about the color combination looks a bit off to me. So now we have a couple of options regarding what we could do here. I'm just trying to get to, the waypoint here. Okay, so we have some stuff that we can do right now that's not, wholly necessary, but could just be enjoyable to do. Skellige, Velen. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna play with the Wolf School armor, but what the hell? I do want, like, with at least each of these initial playthroughs that I'm doing on stream, to have an excuse to just spend a little bit of time on time in Kaer Morhen. So let's see. Okay, that's helpful. At least it's all not too far away. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the long way around. Oh god. I may kill a ton of monsters, but Roach is like the most significant goat and deer murderer I have ever seen in a game ever. Okay. We need to go up somewhere, which I'm presuming is there. Oh, okay, cool. We are on the right track. That's great. Can I... It sure would be nice if I could get a waypoint marker here, but fine. Oh good, an Erenia. Oh my god, just come close. That's annoying. Ah! God damn it. I was trying to avoid it. I was trying to be so careful and not just, hit that stupid thing. And then for some reason, after I killed it, I thought, oh, why don't I just hit circle? That's a good idea. And for some reason, my Earthen Trap is not even managing to automatically hit it, which is where I'm facing a bit of an issue. Will you just burn? There you go. Oh good, there's more. Where even is it? There it is, okay. Good lord, it is just up in the heavens somewhere. Blunt, split, broad health. Okay. Oh! Hey, okay, that's not nice. Finally I'm done. It's like the developers knew that the game was difficult to control, and it gets so Dark Soulsy at times when you just accidentally press the wrong button at some point. Like, the biggest threat to Geralt in this game is not, monsters. It is literally fall damage.
Signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
It already looks like a pile of rubble, but fine. Normally I inaugurate these searches by finding a scratched out icon of the armor set I'm trying to find, but maybe that's not here. Oh, another winter blade? How are there two winter blades? Okay, that's the tamer. Right, this is the winter blade that I just picked up. You can see that the damage doesn't scale with level. And this winter blade, okay. Oh my god, that's going to be confusing. Can I mark it as junk or something? No, that's not ideal. But is it? Are they both steel swords? Tamer, adversary, digger. Right. This is a steel sword. That's also a steel sword. Got it. Fine. Sorry, I keep like switching in and out, but wouldn't it be cool if I had the diagram for crafting a Winter's Blade and there's both a steel version and a silver version? It's incredibly unlikely. It just the whole thing just seems a bit odd. Like Winter's Blade is like this named sword that Krak and Great handed to me. What's up? We all make mistakes. Oh, for to err is human. The key is to learn from one's errors. If something breaks, it must be fixed. And if our mistake harms another, the injured party must be recompensed for his frazzled nerves and lost time. We thus apologize and ask for forgiveness. Evil is not what we do. CDPR. That's a very sweet note sent right from the developers. A pang of conscience. I wonder what happened that prompted them to specifically use that. How does the sword compare? That actually is halfway decent. God damn, there are some amazing... We're getting some actually good swords at this stage of the game. Alright, Hieronymus. My study of Elgar's armor has allowed me to devise new alloys and increase the magic conductivity of the second crystal. This might be the breakthrough I needed in my work on the teleport. For my trial run, I have calibrated a portal to exit in the cave near the tower's base. Okay. I need now only charge the crystal with solar energy, for which I have placed it in the outer wall of the tower near the scaffolding. Only hours remain before it is fully charged. I have finished my work on a diagram which will allow us to replicate this armor and equip the entire school of the wolf with it. Varyn, the Witcher's fencing instructor, has taken credits for this find, but it was I who, using logical deduction and only a slight dollop of magical assistance, uncovered the chamber where Elgar must have once resided. The space was hidden behind a primitive illusion. One needed merely look carefully to see through it. I found notes which indicate Elgar had worked out diagrams for improvements to his equipment, which he then hid for safekeeping in various locations around the world. Careful study of these notes allowed me to write up instructions on how to find these upgrades. I went to the old watchtower and gave this research to Churd. As soon as he finishes preparing the silver sword diagram, he will set out to gather all the upgrade diagrams. Alright, cool. Varyn has finished the steel sword diagram and will begin forging blades based on it. I hope he will distribute them to the poor lads he trains. They at least deserve proper equipment after going through the horror he calls training. By the gods, I think I see fire on the horizon coming from where the old watchtower stands. I can also hear some kind of commotion outside my tower. The way down is blocked. What is going on? Yeah, this is... I can see why some people call this bad writing, because in an emergency, who's going to write, oh my god, something is happening,
Might want to look around some.
Fine. But still, at least, you had to chronicle those awful events in some way. So I'm just taking stock of the time right now. There are a bunch of different stuff to find, but yeah, I think we can, spend about a half hour looking for all of it, and then once we've collected that, we can kick off the Hearts of Stone DLC. Ouch. Oh, wait. Wait, I have to search this tower for something else. I already collected a bunch of things from here. While hunting for them, story of the Witcher Warren and Hieronymus the Mage. Okay. So... Oh. Oh.
A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
Find the missing crystal. Right, so you said something about charging it with solar energy. I remember reading that. Okay, let me just double check. I may have missed out on it mentioning that it was located at the base of the tower or something like that. Hieronymus to do. On the outer wall of the tower near the scaffolding. Outer tower wall near scaffolding. So... Aha. Right, okay. Now we have a hint. It's somewhere below us. Now it's somewhere nearby. Nope. Ah, there it is. Fine.
Power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it. Port's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough.
Huh, wait, so what happens if I just... I mean, this is obviously a terrible idea, but... Whee! Oh.
Yeah!
All in the name of science. Load most recent save. So that's what I'm a bit confused about, because okay, I get it. There is... Okay. I know that there's scaffolding here. Ah, you motherfucker. How would you put... Fine. Okay, maybe that's not the most difficult... Aha, there it is. Hey! Oh, what do you know? My idea really did work. Great. There's that Jeremy Clarkson meme. Sometimes my genius, it frightens me.
Right. Now to activate it. Works. What a thunk.
Enter the portal and explore a location on the other side. Okay. Oop. Ta-da! Alright, where are we? Oh, okay, so we're in the tower itself, but just somewhere way below it. Cool. Alright, let's see what we've got. Oh crap. Oh, awesome. Cannot move, spine broken, liver, perhaps spleen pierced. New jumping into portal. It is extremely risky with only one crystal powering it, but still better than certain death at the hands of enraged peasants. Mob broke into the tower, cut off path to second crystal, had to flee. Grab diagrams for wolf school gear before going, hoping Warren would come save them if not me. Perhaps he will come still. Will jump through the portal, retrieve his diagrams, rescue me. Foolish hope. My time is very short. Like, okay, I get it. It's not like the smartest way to write something, but it's still touching, right? I think a lot of Marvel movies are like that, where this doesn't seem realistic, but if it gets the job done in an effective way, then that's fine. Okay, so we have a few more areas that we want to explore. Big question that comes to mind is, how do we get down without dying? I'm gonna hit save because, as we know, the biggest enemy to Geralt is not the king of the wild hunt or a particularly bad relic or chart or a monster. It is fall damage. Okay. And since we have a lot of steps to cover, oh my god. Wow, okay, that is far. And I only have space for 12 more things. I'm debating just heading over to my stash to deposit some stuff that I particularly like and revisiting it a bit later. Or I could just go sell some things off and then come back here. Yeah, I mean, 12 just is not enough carrying space. Let's go to Novigrad, sell some stuff we don't want, and then come back. But no, I was just saying, you know, sometimes when I play through a game like this and it's running smoothly and it looks very beautiful already, it kind of makes me feel like, oh, I don't need a sequel. This is fine. What would they possibly improve upon in a new game that is more than just, you know, quality of life improvements or things like that? And
the curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed
I have a little
himself to
trick
be
that I
not
do
man,
when
but elf, and an elven
there you
sage
go.
at that.
So when the controller lights up like that, at one of these loading screens, that's when you know you can skip through the cutscene and fast travel, get to where you're trying to go.
You don't look at all like other
You're a fierce one.
Okay, I'm just gonna talk over all of these people saying random things. But no, so I had a chance to play through like the starting area of the 4th Oblivion game, the remastered version, and I saw how pretty everything looked and how much of an upgrade it was.
Greetings, guys.
That it then made me start imagining, gee, I wonder how a 4th Witcher game would look, how it would be improved upon in terms of its graphics. And we got a bit of a tech demo back in June, which was so cool to look at. Like, it's really taking advantage of Unreal Engine 5 and doing a lot of things that feel like a true upgrade and successor to The Witcher. So I'm certainly excited to see that. Cool. So now we have to pick and choose what swords we're going to sell right now. I don't want to remove Pang of Conscience. Tamer is just a random sword, so I don't need that. Adversary, goodbye. The Dagger, I do not want it. We got a Velen Axe, Winter Blade. So we're selling off this one because it is not the good version. Here we definitely want this, and I'll take some time out to put some freezing runes in there. Don't need Gnomish, Maribor, Velen, Rusty. Okay, and oh shit, a crossbow that's actually better than what I currently have. That's good. We'll also sell some armor to this dude. I sold a rune, but that's fine. We have plenty of others. Spikarog, Ekaton, Guardian. You don't have money. 133 for Kadveni Querus. Okay, I think that's about it that we're going to get out of him. One cool thing to note is, depending on who you're selling what equipment to, you actually get better rates from different vendors. So Novigrad is the perfect place to try and figure this out, because obviously the blacksmith is going to give you a better rate for your swords. You can also find armorers who will pay you a little bit more for your armor set, but it's not worth worrying about it that much. Like, it's hardly a difference of 5 or so crowns. But you get a better rate selling your armor that you're looting, or weapons that you're looting here, as opposed to, you know, going off to some random village and trying to sell your stuff there.
What do you have on offer?
So that's why I keep coming to Novigrad every so often, just to offload some things that I don't particularly need. Great, this guy doesn't have enough money for this. That's the secret to getting to, you know, almost 30,000 crowns in this game. And that's after I think I spent, I don't know, like a crazy amount of money on this rune wright who needed money to upgrade his operations. That was a journey as well. Okay, so let's repair everything. I'm not going to repair Pang of Conscience. I may look into what sort of runes I could get for my money for it. But aside from that, I'm not going to do much with it. Like, so when you have good swords like that, it at least gives you an opportunity to play around with some of these hundreds of powerful runes that I have equipped and just sitting somewhere in my stash. So that's why I'm a bit excited that we have Winter's Breath, so I can put some freezing runes on that and just, you know, for fun, see what happens when I try killing a bunch of people with it.
Top knot.
Show.
Is this also a sword? No, this is an armor dude. Okay, cool. You have... Yeah, this is the other depressing part. If you look at this armor in your inventory, it says that, oh, it's like worth 1,000 gold. And then you go here and the guy's like, I'll give you 350 for it. Fine, whatever. Here. Doing me a favor by helping me get rid of some of this heavy stuff. Now, I'm at 94, which means I'm still carrying some heavy things. Yeah, I have a lot of junk here as well. So this sort of stuff I prefer selling off to just whatever randos I can find anywhere and everywhere.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Great.
If I'm being honest, I don't have, like,
Show me your way.
I think the best possible merchants nailed down for purchasing these sorts of crafting materials, but it's like,
So long.
it's fine. You get the most amount of money from selling like, you know, swords and armor anyway. But one helpful thing is that at least there's a bookseller here, so I can sell all of these books I've been collecting since the beginning of time. Oh, we have a couple of people in chat. Hello. Welcome to my stream. We're just playing through The Witcher right now. We're done with much of the base game, and I think we have like about the final third left. But before I do that, I'm just wrapping up some stuff and then kicking off the Hearts of Stone DLC. Oh, hey! Hello, Chloe Erin. Welcome to chat. Doing well. Thank you. How are you doing? Alright, I'm supposed to be selling books to this guy. Look at all of these books. Like, I'm sitting on a gold mine of books right now. Are you Pakistani? That's a very good question. No, I'm not Pakistani, but I'm from that area because it looks by your face. Oh, cool. At least you're saying based on my face and not on my accent, so that's helpful. No, I'm actually from India. All right. My guy has only 21 gold. Oh, gotcha. All right. What about you, Chloe? Where are you from? Seven. I'm probably not. Oh, hey! One last book. I am from LA. Alright, cool. I hope. I mean, could be Los Angeles, could be Louisiana. Why do I know so much about US states? Probably because I consume a ton of American media.
Farewell.
But fair enough. Anyway, thanks for joining in, Chloe. I like to stream. Probably, I'm trying to get into my groove with streaming. It's probably like the third or fourth ever stream that I've done. But right now I'm trying to target, streaming on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And I'll see if I can up the frequency accordingly.
I'm knackered.
Cool. What I'm trying to find is a seller for all this junk that I am carrying. Because I'm at 86 right now. I can go down to like 50s or so. But you know what? Let's make our life a bit simpler because I'm not sure how entertaining shopping would be for a stream that I'm doing. I can get to this a bit later. Instead, what we're going to do is just put all of our bear pelts and other stuff into a stash. Need to stop by the stash anyway because I want to pick up some runes that I can use on all these cool swords I found in Kaer Morhen. So let's see. Okay, so first I'm gonna put in the stuff I don't need. Bleeding, burning, triglav, da. Okay, and I'm putting in you as well. All right. Next up, we have all these crafting materials. I do like that CD Projekt Red did give a use for all of this so-called junk stuff, that you can dismantle it into useful materials for crafting a ton of armor and weapons. But at the same time, it's like, if you spend even a little bit of time collecting things and selling them off, you have so much money that you could just, buy the materials that you need if you need like a shirt or leather or something to make a sword. So it always seemed like an odd choice to me, but fine. As long as I'm happily rolling in the dough, so to speak, then I am fine with it. So now, cool. So we have these swords that I'm interested in improving somehow. So this one already has really strong sign intensity, which is brilliant. I love sign intensity. So, damn, bleeding, critical hit, sign intensity. Okay, let's see what runes we've got that can help with that. I also want a freezing rune, okay, for Winter's Blade. Cool. Now these are glyphs. They're going to go into our armor, so they're not useful. But these other ones, there you go. So we've got burning, armor piercing, adrenaline point gain. Right. Velis is going to be particularly useful for what I'm trying to do. Oh, hey, we got some Zorias as well. Alright. So these are probably the two best freezing runes that I've got. And they have like a little curved symbol like that. So this is 2% and that is 3%. I can improve that. That's fine. We'll grab those. Now, the next one is sign intensity, right? So we saw Velis here somewhere. This one? Yes. Okay. Weird looking symbols like that. Okay, I got a bunch of lesser. I've got two normal ones and I don't have any greater. Probably use them elsewhere because I needed to upgrade a couple of other things. Alright, I mean, I love sign intensity, so why don't we go with that? We grab Velis. We'll grab some lessers as well, and that's what we'll improve with these two blades. It's going to be ice and it's going to be signs. Cool. Okay, unfortunately my view is kind of blocking what I'm trying to see here, so bear with me. Of course, I can do that. Equip and 5% chance to freeze. There you go. This will boost it up to 15 and 20. God, I love that sound of just putting a rune in place. They really nailed some of the sound effects that you use in this game. Cool. Now for you, we need sign intensity, but I don't have any greater Velis runes right now. Okay, cool. No worries, we can fix that. Go here, go there, take this out. Okay. So now we're actually going to do something that is sort of adjacently related to the Hearts of Stone DLC, which is taking advantage of this amazing rune write that they added to the game. He's the reason I'm able to do stuff like this. Like the arc of the blade is way wider because of one of the upgrades I got from this rune craftsman. Bless you. Cool.
The world's never-ending creation.
Let's see what you're peddling.
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
Now you're going to help me by making some upgrades, and all the upgrades are on the left side of the screen. That is a problem. Fine, let me just repair some stuff. Repair, okay. Crafting, can do that before I do. Okay, cool. So important to keep in mind that I need 3 greater Velis runestones. So how do I get some graters? Okay, first of all, I do have the upgrade here. So this is 1. Now you're going to help me make 4 more normal Velis runestones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So with those combined, we'll make 1 more. Oh shit, I miscalculated something. Okay, no worries. Don't want lesser, we just want normal. Maybe it wanted 3 instead of 2. No. Math is hard, especially when you're streaming. Awesome. So these 3 are going to go in here. Now I need to find out how I can make a Zoraya. I don't think I brought any Zorayas with me, so can I just buy it off of you, bro? Oh wait. Hey. Oh my god, it's 2000. Ugh. The Asian part of my soul is making me go, can't I just make this? Come on. 2000 is so much. Okay, first of all, do I have the recipes for all of those? Because if I have the Zoraya runestone recipe, I can just make this. Right, so I don't have any lessers. What would it take to make some lessers? Yeah, it's easy. So if I need a greater Zoraya, I just need one of these. Oh. Oh. Ha. Perfect. Farewell.
Thanks.
Okay, so this is going to be fun. Next time I run into some enemies, I can make sure I've got some good stuff equipped. Cool, so you're gonna go in here, freeze you up. Awesome. Get you here. Oh, so this sword, Pang of Conscience, is a silver sword. Good to know. That's so perfect. Like the sound of like a tuning fork making a bit of noise. So good. Alright. So we got our stuff equipped. I can keep my armor stored safely somewhere. I have this extra master crafted woven armor that I'm not sure if I'll be using. Let me head somewhere to stash that. Yeah, let's go.
Wonderful. Where you go?
Should have stayed in the forest.
So much good music in this game. Oh, we're still at 64. Am I carrying other things that I don't need? I mean, sure, I have a couple. Yeah, okay, I have a lot of things. Okay, this is fine. I still have like a budget of about 100 units of weight, so that's fine.
A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
Okay. Mulberrydale is one of my favorite places to fast travel to because there are upgrade benches and wheels right here. 1, 2. Right, excuse me. Jumping in this game is so funny. It feels like a hop, but it looks like a high jump, and that's just entertaining. Okay, so we're gonna head back to Kaer Morhen. I hope I didn't lie to you guys by saying we're gonna do Hearts of Stone. Oh, see, check this out, check this out.
But Yennefer and the Witchers
Alright, that was faster than expected. Fine. Basically, you can skip. There's a way to skip through the cutscene at the right moment. Oh, cool. Ah, sunrise is a bit early here. Okay. Okay, we already have a long enough way to go without... Oh, crap. No, this isn't the right way? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Now, normally I'd be calling Roach, but I'm gonna hold off on a bit. Because if I do... like always finds the worst possible place to land or to spawn. I mean, better than what it used to be, but I mean, I never myself saw Roach appear on a house, unfortunately. I guess the devs had patched that out of the game by the time I got to it. But hey, it is what it is. Just checking stream for a bit, making sure it's all okay. Alright. No worries. Wait, what's that? The iron mine? No, it's a lakeside hut.
Move it.
Alright, I think. Okay. Was not exactly planning on going here, but fine, it is what it is. Gives me an excuse to stop by over here. So let's get down, get on our boat. We can head towards a different location than what we had in mind. feel like I should be saying something right now, but I just don't want to, you know. It's nice to have peaceful moments like this where you're enjoying the soundtrack, looking at the beauty of this game. If you've ever had the pleasure of visiting Norway, you kind of already know what to look forward to in this game. I wonder if Norway is right. I think God of War Ragnarok's Asgard area just looked a lot more like Norway. This is pretty nice too. Okay, wow, that thing just appeared there. Cool. This is as good a place as any to test out the freezing capabilities of this sword. So let's see. Let's try this again. Interesting. I don't think any of them froze at all. Rise, 25% chance to freeze. With the number of hits that I landed, if it still isn't causing a freeze, then maybe it's only supposed to work on other types of creatures. I'll keep experimenting and seeing what happens. It was just cool to look at all of these ruins just here, and I appreciate the touch of there being, a thing to pick up, even if it's just something random like flower petals. It's still nice. Okay, roaches landed at a lesson. Okay, need to take that seriously. We got a bestiary. Lessons are relics? Yes. Sometimes I have such a forgetful brain. And it's like, okay, there are 9 possible oils and I end up only looking at the 9th one. I think we did switch swords automatically, so that's helpful. Have we gotten beast oil? Yes. Zericanterment. Zericantermont? Alright. This still isn't exactly operating in the way that I wanted it to. Still, this area is fairly low stakes. It's a good place for us to experiment, and if we don't see any freezing, we don't see any freezing. What are you gonna do? Oh boy. There's so many wolves. Okay, hang on. Oh! You saw that it got hit with a slowdown, finally! Huh. Okay. I lost a bunch of health with my experiments. So that's good to know, you know. Out of 100 hits, a few do lead to slowdown, so that's something. Okay, let me see if I can find White Rafford. Consume. Finally we're here. Quite a long trek. Oh wait, we reached this area before. I think I came here with Lambert. Nope. The lakeside watchtower, once the pride of a wolf school witches, lies in ruins. There we go.
Might want to look around some.
Alright, you know. Wouldn't hurt to use this as well, since we're just doing side stuff right now. Get this going. Get some Spectre oil, which is this color. Alright. Wanna fight? Hit.
Now, you piece of filth.
Easy. I like to make sure my Geralt is as hydrated as humanly possible, or witcherly possible. Because that's like my go-to healing item post a fight. Okay, you don't want me to... Oh! How am I able to get up this high? Ah, come on. Got a silver sword. I write in great haste, for each moment might bring my demise. A band of peasants wielding all manner of sharp or heavy farmyard implements has stormed the keep. I was in the workshop when they attacked, working on a new silver sword diagram, and did not notice the mob's approach. I have barricaded the doors, but no, this cannot last forever. I can only hope Warren will come and rescue me before they break through. Luckily, we completed work on a new steel sword diagram a few days ago and gave it to Warren to forge. Armed with this fine weapon and aided by his witcher pupils, I'm sure they'll easily handle a bunch of peasants swinging hoes and rakes. Yet even rakes can do great harm to an unarmed scholar such as my master. Okay, so that's who Churd is. Got it. He might remain oblivious still to the danger he is, should a mob find him before Warren can slice them down. And to think I nearly escaped this nightmare if I only listened to my master. Hieronymus had drawn up some notes for me on locations connected with the legendary Elgar, a witcher of the School of Wolf. It is said that Elgar had devised some improvements to the school's gear, and I was to follow in his trail in search of these diagrams. Had I left even as late as yesterday, I would have been a safe distance from Kaer Morhen by the time the mob attacked. Instead, I tarried, and now I cower, fearing for my life. Cower. It's a bummer. do wonder if... Okay, nothing to pick up there. But it looked like there was some stuff up here. So I am supposed to do this. Oh no, not that way. Nope. Okay. So this works. Alright. Okay, I can get you at least. Got an axie. Oh hey! That's helpful. I guess it means I don't have to... Like, saves me from making another trip here. Alright, what else have we got? Ah, come on. Alright, we don't have a chest up there. But it felt like... Okay, nothing up there either. And alright, cool. So that's about it for this side. Great. Alright, where we at? Where we at? Cool. Time to explore the bastion. I do a lot of brain farty stuff as I play through these games. One is stand next to like a waypoint sign, but then open up my map and not teleport to the waypoint sign. Sure, I can't be the only one who does this. Ah! Oh my god, I thought I saw my life flash before my eyes there. Oh my god. Number of times I have just died, even in today's playthrough. That's because I was a bit careless and lost my footing. Oh, okay. No, no, no. Oh, no. Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making Geralt do that. I don't think I've ever lost an entire playthrough because Geralt got stuck on something. But the number of times I've come close to that happening. Oh great, here we go. Fucking deer murderer. Okay, so where... Alright. So there's a small fort here that we're riding off to. I am curious to find, what? Okay, something shook. Young witches trained here. Okay.
The old bastion. We trained here as boys. Before the trial of the grasses. How about that? Seems the bastion's...
Hey Lena, I'm good. How are you? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. As you can see, Lena, I'm in the middle of trying not to get killed, so bear with me if I can't respond quite yet. Oh, this is going poorly. Alright, Erden. Alright, we have one down. There you go. Okay, oh no, oh no. Ah. I am good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Lena. I'm a visual artist. I help streamers to grow. Would you like to see my work? Sure. I'll let you know, Lena. Maybe after the stream is over. Alright, Baron's journal. Let's see, Rod. Elgar's gear is fantastic. I knew it at once as soon as I found it. Right away I said every new Witcher we train should be given such equipment. That is if you're serious about making monster slayers out of this brand of prissy schoolboys. Baron just sounds like Vesemir. How many times must I ask our honorable resident mage to devote some of his precious time to actual work? Resident like that's as useful as a boil on the bottom. At least his assistant Cherd knows a thing or two about metallurgy. The two of them have finally gotten down to work. Okay, great. The steel sword diagram is now ready, and assuming they didn't foul anything up, tomorrow I'll forge the first blade. I'll go to Cherd's workshop in the old watchtower after today's training and see if he's finished. Though I heard a signal horn in the distance a second ago, Hooch must be getting into my head. No one's fool enough to attack a keep full of witchers. Yeah. Sorry, Elena, I don't have a Discord right now. I've been debating whether or not I should start one, but maybe by the time you tune into my next stream on Thursday, I'll have something ready so that you can share there. Oh yeah, you can message me. I do have an Instagram. You can search for Blue Keeper, and I think you'll find me there. It's just the same as my handle on Twitch. Cool, I think we found the diagram that we were looking for here. Quests, main quests, treasure hunts, right. Oh, we're almost done. Drop your Instagram account. Trouser. So these are two different things. If I head to world map, there's a thing over there, and there's a... Right, okay, two different locations, fine. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh my god, this is going to be depressing.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again. Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again. You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
Morhen is kind of a dick. I feel like as per the rule of threes, there should be one more memory to revisit, but I'm not sure if I can find that. Let me check this out then. Okay. If I head to our guide and just search for Bastion. Associated quest, the Bastion? Find the Bastion. 5 locations. How do you get this quest then? The Bastion is a secondary quest. Oh, okay, wait. Alright, there you go. Fine, I guess. I don't want to lose my buffs, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. Use a magic lamp to find 5 locations. 1 on the ground level, 3 on the second level. Okay, nothing in here.
You walked away from practice.
Oh, hey, got another one.
What's that supposed to be? Swaying side to side like a reed in the wind? Head up! Guard up! Faster! Faster!
Oh, here's one more.
A witcher usually fights with a sword, silver or steel. But he must know how to use all weapons. Battle axes, picks, slingshots. Archery training today. Miss the target, you owe me 50 push-ups. Hit it, you owe me 20. Now move!
Yeah, okay.
Bastion's haunted by the ghost of a boy who trained here and died here. Need to bury his remains. Maybe he'll leave then.
Where do I find the remains? 1, 3, 1 inside a ruined tower. Okay. Inside a ruined tower, you'll find the remains. Yeah, I shouldn't be just climbing around random places. Oh, hey, here we go. See? Sometimes monkeying around helps you stumble upon the right place you're looking for.
Must be his ghost that haunts the Bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
A horde. Something's happening. You're to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords. You're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks and keep your mouths shut.
Pitchfork. No massacre's complete without one.
Oh, man. Okay. So we have another set of things we need to kill.
Wraiths. They'll try to stop me.
Alright. Ah, poor kid.
Take care, kid.
Desktop on display 1. Sorry chat, I just need to check something. Bear with me for a second.
It's clearing up.
Alright, that's sorted. Cool, so at this spot right now, quests, here, we have this, we have treasure hunts. Cool, I mean, we're done with what I had in mind. We can honestly at least just kick off Hearts of Stone. Go see Olgierd Von Everett about the contract. Yeah, why not? Might as well get started. ठीक है. Let's flip over to the good stuff. I do have things that I don't fully need right now, but when we already spent some time on a shopping run, I don't want to do that again. So let's head to our favorite Mulberry Dale.
The curse that held Uma proved
Alright,
hard
hey,
to
watch
lift.
this. So if I
But
hit square
Yennefer and
right
the
now,
Witchers
nothing
managed to do
happens,
it.
but
The ugliest man
if
alive
this-
revealed
this
himself
part
to be
lights
not
up-
man, but elf.
ta-da!
And an elven sage
Now I
at
can
that.
skip it. Took a little bit of stumbling around to find that out, but I'm glad I was able to do so. Okay. And we might not get a ton of time to explore Hearts of Stone, but let's see. Quest, evil. This was a pretty cool DLC from what I remember. It's like, yeah, CD Projekt Red just honestly never misses with their DLC, that's for sure. Especially their paid DLC, I mean. And then on top of that, they sometimes do a bunch of free stuff too, so that's cool. What the heck is this place? Moldavi Residence. Despite its ideal location and beautiful surroundings, the residence has been... Right, I did a quest here one time. The place was haunted, I think, and I needed to sort it out. You know what, chat? I am feeling a bit tired. I did mention earlier I'm feeling a little under the weather, so let's just get right to the threshold of the Hearts of Stone DLC, and then tomorrow we'll go ahead and kick things off. Wine Spring Range. Ooh, look at that vineyard.
That's it,
nice.
Roach.
Years ago, an eccentric count named Jacobus Ruth of the Riesling settled here. The count could not stand the pomposity of court life but loved good wine. He thus planted a vineyard here which produces a fabulous Beaujolais prized on both sides of the Pontar. Okay. The Blood and Wine DLC also talks a lot about, I mean, it says wine right in the name, so...
Singing!
High already, betcha, and you barely gathered a second basket. Not good.
Got this pain in my back, and my fingers are stiff, so it's taking longer.
You know the rules. If you can't gather 10 baskets for sunset, you needn't show up tomorrow.
Have mercy, lad.
Come on.
I've been doing this since the Lord's days. I've always tried my best.
Aw.
What you've done but don't do anymore just don't count. Back to work, betcha, and take me advice. Try harder.
Giddy up.
Bit of a dickhead boss there, but hey, I'm sure we can all relate to having to work for someone we don't like. Martin Fuels tweet. Sad. There's got to be one of those fast travel markers that will pop up here. Yeah, I think we got it. Garen Estate. Some 240 years ago, a certain Josen Garen arrived in these lands. A Haki traveler, writer, brawler, and souse. Garen looked around and saw the local meadows in bloom, cool shadows beneath charming glades, and glorious sun-bathed fields. All this inspired him to settle down here for good. His new neighbors treated the arrival with suspicion, yet they changed their minds and warmed to him once he turned a gracious host who could fill their cups once and again with the exquisite wines he brought with them from his homeland. Ah, that's nice. Alright, chat. Sorry, I ended up spending a little bit longer than I thought I would in Kaer Morhen, but at least that area is mostly wrapped up in terms of the quests that we wanted to do. So cool, we're going to sign off over here, but thanks for joining in, you guys, and stay tuned to... I think we'll do this again on Thursday. I got some other stuff to take care of on a couple of other days, but yeah, thanks for your time, and stay tuned for us to kick off the Hearts of Stone DLC. Alright, I'm going to pause stream for a bit now, stop stream now, but take care everyone, bye bye.